What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a backtesting session, specifically backtesting 2024 of December, as you can see right here. I know a lot of you guys liked the last backtesting video, and it's been a while since I posted another one, and we're approaching December 2025, so I decided, you know what, might as well go ahead and get this video uploaded and do a little backtesting session for you guys, so you guys can see what December price action is really like. A lot of people call it deadly December because price action is notoriously known for being pretty choppy. But I remember trading 2024 December price action, and I think that was like my second ever 20K month. So maybe my trading has developed since then. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm also kind of excited for this because I am actually curious to see how my trading has developed over the past year, because I traded these markets live and I don't really remember the price action from a year ago. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this session started. And also, by the way, if you guys aren't already in the free Discord, go ahead and join it. I will leave it in the description below. But yeah, let me go ahead, create this session, and then we will get it going. Oh, okay, great. I am going to accept the terms and conditions. All right, let's see what we get right here. Let me go ahead and remove these little grids because they really annoy me. I don't know why we have these grids. Hopefully it doesn't apply on ES. Please say it doesn't apply on ES. Okay, cool, we're good. All right, let's go ahead, break everything down, and see how December is. Maybe we get some trades, maybe we don't. But anyways, let's go ahead, switch the time zone. There we go. Where are we on right now? Sunday. So let's go to next day open. Where are we at right now? All right. So 4-hour time frame, what do we see? I'm going to try to speed run it a little bit because I don't want this to be so long. But right now, what do I see? 4-hour high right here. ES, same thing. Honestly, might take it off rip, but we are at market open. Let's play out some candles, see what is. All right, cool. We just take it off open. Great. Let's see if we have anything higher. Daily? No. All right, I'll mark this out right here. See if we get an entry to that potentially. All right. This might be a little bit of a late entry, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this out right here. Boom, 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 boom. Play this out. Oh, hello? Can I place my order, please? Please. All right, let's see. Okay, going higher. All right, I'm gonna move my stop to break even right here. All right, great, good trade. Off this 5-minute, perfect, targeting this high right here. Nice, we see some displacement through this. So we are already starting off with a win. All right, that's great. Classic trade. I probably would have taken this back in 2024 as well. Nothing really that different. So I probably took this in 2024 as well, on a Monday as well. That's kind of, oh, I didn't even know we had news. We had PMI, but usually news drivers will take you to your drawn liquidity. So that's what I ended up doing. So we had a nice little high over here. Go to the hourly, it might look a little bit more prominent. Yep, this high right here. So yeah, pretty simple, nice 1 to 1.4. Probably should have entered on this candle. I just missed my entry. But yeah, I got it right here, and then I went break even once I saw some displacement. There we go. Next day, here we come. All right, let's see what we get here. 4-hour charts. Okay, I'm looking at this unfilled 4-hour right here. Same thing with ES. Is there SMT? Let's see. I don't think there is SMT. Okay, we'll just play out price action, see what we end up doing. All right, we take that right off the bat. I don't see any of the other draws lower. Nothing higher as well. Yeah, I don't really see anything. I'm gonna just spam candles, maybe go on the 5-minute for this, just to see how price is playing out. Yeah, 1 hour looks like absolute garbage. I don't want to be trading this price action. Again, when price is in choppy areas like this, in choppy conditions, like just avoid it. Like there's no point in trying to stick on the 1 minute time frame here and playing out candles, because you're really just going to end up getting cooked, and it's just not worth the mental capital. Like, yeah, we go and we take out this high right here, but I don't think I saw any sort of entry to it, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, like I don't think I would have entered anywhere here, right? Look at the 5 minute. This looks like garbage, and then we just kind of break out of the range and no real entry. So it's already like 11:30. I'm just gonna go to the next day. Not really interested in any of this stuff, but yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next day. So, all right, what do we see? We are at all-time highs right now. Are we? Yes, we are at all-time highs. ES is also at all-time highs. That's good to see. So probably just going to keep looking for longs unless we see something lower, which I don't really see right now. Looking at the hourly, same thing, nothing. So maybe market open just expands higher wherever this is retracing to, but we'll see what goes on. We will see what goes on here. Okay. Okay, we have, what do you have? We have news, PMI again. I don't know why we have PMI again. Okay, it's not 10 yet. Let me actually check ES. There could be something that I'm missing. Bro. SMT. Okay, there's SMT at these lows right here. Is it inside of a gap or anything? 1 hour, 4 hour. All right. Oh, maybe ES tapped the 4 hour. Okay, yeah. So ES tapped this 4 hour right here, and Q didn't. So I'll be observant of that, right? Maybe we can get something off of that. I'm gonna go mark it out on the 5. SMT at the lows right here. We'll see if we get anything off of that. I do want to take longs, but I need to see if we get. Oh, nah. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah. I'll wait for more confirmation, see if we do anything. Oh shit, there we go. Did I miss my entry? All right, whatever. I'm gonna just smack this anyway. Let's show. Yeah, so tap into this 5 right here, SMT at these lows, right? Tap into this 5, SMT at the lows. I'm gonna put my stop at the body, and I'm gonna just go for a 1-to-1 in this case, not that deep. This is a little bit more discretional, right? I think for December, what I'm probably gonna do is not go for like, big RR plays, just because obviously, I think, already in these 4 days, I can kind of tell that price is just choppy, right? Even looking at the 1 minute time frame. So again, I'm just adapting to market conditions, right? So I'm not gonna there's going to be times where I can get like quote unquote greedy, where I can target more RR because price is flowing, price is moving in one direction. But in cases like this, right, December, just even by back testing, right? But just by backtesting, December is just usually rangy price action. So I'm not really going to, go 50 points, 100 points, whatever it may be, right? Honestly, I just keep skipping the candles too fast. So I really could have entered off of this, but I'm gonna go ahead and enter off of this. But yeah, just take it for a nice 1-to-1 RR, see what we end up getting. This hits really quick. Okay, great, quick and easy trade. Yeah, this was just all-time highs, so wasn't anything that deep. But yeah, we have an SMT 4 hour gap right over here, wherever it was. We had a SMT. ES tapped into the 4 hour, NQ didn't. SMT at the lows, pump, retrace, entry. So this is like a typical continuation, nothing that crazy. We are 2-0 already for the month, but we'll see how the rest of the month is looking. If we get any trades. But yeah, so like just right off the bat, right, just looking at the hourly, right, this is not ideal price action, right? You don't want to really see this. But again, we're at all-time highs, so obviously I'm going to be looking for longs. But it's just more like, where can we even get an entry, right? That's just the most important part. So like usual, let's go ahead and play price action. Bro, hopefully I don't end up crashing out, bro. I don't want to crash out in back testing, bro. I think last session, if I remember correctly, I was just pretty pissed because, bro, back testing is a pain, but it must be done, you know. It's just one of those things that you just have to get it over with, because like if you don't, then you're just really just trading blind, right? If you don't have data. So for those of you that are neglecting back testing, or for those of you that are just watching these videos and thinking, oh, you know, this is good enough, I don't need to go and back test on my own, that might be the stupidest thing you could ever do. Because yes, you can watch me back test, you can watch all these other traders back test, but if you don't have your own collection of data, then none of this matters, right? You're not going to trade like me. You're not going to view the charts like me. So if you're not actually implementing the data yourself, then it's pointless, right? You're never really going to progress. So, but again, once you collect the data, right? Once you collect the data, you don't really need to back test as much. That's just my opinion, because, you know, then you focus more on forward testing. But back testing is definitely very, 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 very important in terms of actually understanding what your strategy is and really just understanding the data that you collect. So keep that in mind. So let's see what we have right here. We have NFP, so we have data lows right here. I would really like to see this get hit, but we are at all-time highs. So honestly, I'm not going to mark anything out just yet. I'm just going to play out price action and see where we end up going. Like, I just have data lows, that's about it. But if we go higher, then I'll see. Okay, so we're going higher. Then I'll take a step back, look at the higher time frame. I see that we're at all-time highs, so I'm going to mark out this high right here. I don't think I missed an entry here anyway. You see, like I said earlier, December price action, not really that smooth, right? We just take the draws, no retrace. It is what it is, bro. You know, you really just have to be patient, bro. Like, it's just one or two things, right? You're either being, or it's just one or the other. So you're either being patient, right, and you're not really taking that many trades, or the trades just come frequently and you're able to execute a majority of the days, right? So for example, November, trades have been coming frequently, at least for me at least. Like, I think this last week, I've executed 4 out of the 5 days. And then today on Monday, the time of recording, November 17th, I executed a trade on a Monday. And normally I don't take trades on Mondays, but I saw a good setup on a Monday and I took it, right? So you'll have months like November where price action is good and you're able to execute because it is really, really easy to take the setups when it appears. But when it doesn't appear, right, when you have price action like this is where you tend to force setups, right? So now it is very important to be hesitant in days like these so you don't end up doing anything stupid. We tapped into this 15 right here, but I'm probably just not going to take this because price is starting to slow down. And we already took out the major draw on liquidity. If this ends up playing out to all-time highs, it ends up playing out, but I'm not really interested in it. I'm honestly just going to skip to the next day. I don't know if this would maybe play in November, but even after the draw was taken, right, looks like we had some displacement, but December is just always brutal. So really just a capital preservation month. Like, there will be setups that you can just smack in December for sure. Like, you'll see good setups, but you just got to be patient for it, right? So maybe, bro, if we can go the entire December in back testing without taking a single loss, that would speak volumes with my trading, because I definitely took a loss in like December 2024, right? There's no way I went green a year ago in December 2024, right? Because with this price action a year ago, I think I probably took some losses. So yeah, that's the goal really, if I can not take a loss. All right. Anyway, so what do we see right here? So I'm gonna just mark this out just in case this unfilled 4. But we could really do anything from here. So I've just been keeping an open mind this entire time. Whatever we end up doing, I will take a step back, look at the higher time frame, and then see if we get anything. But okay, yeah. Like, you know, you can't really take setups in here, bro. Like, this is just fucking rage bait. Like, genuinely just rage bait, bro. You can't take setups in here. Just like, there's nothing to take, bro. The draws just get taken and then you just get cooked, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just mark this out right here, and then that's just about it. If we see anything. Bruh, are we serious? Let me check what ES is doing. Did we reject off of something? No. Not anything over there. Probably just off of this wick right here. We probably projected off of this wick. Yeah, I think I am done for today. I don't really want to play this out. I'm going to go to the next day. All right, remove drawings, see what we end up getting. 15. Okay, it looks like we're trending higher. I'm gonna mark this out right here, but that's really about it. I don't see anything on the 4 hour either. We're in this 4 hour gap as well, so again, that's a little suspicious. But this is like a relatively close high, so we could see this get taken. It's just more about if we get an entry or not. So, bro, oh my God, like what is this, bro? Like, oh, dude, what is this, brother? Save me, please. God, there's no way I actually got a payout in this month, bro. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, maybe I took some bullshit ass trades in December. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows? But damn, bro, shout out to me, bro. If I actually got a 20K month in December, I mean, shit. I guess you guys can too. But yeah, I'm not saying anything right now. Maybe it's just like maybe the first half of the week or the month was just not really that great. I mean, I already took 2 setups, bro. I'm already up like 2 bands, and it's already Tuesday, so we'll see what we end up getting anyway. Oh, maybe this looks a little bit better, bro. Who knows? All right, here's what I'm looking at. This high right here, okay? Where are we on the daily? All right, tap into this daily gap. Cool. I'm looking for bullish price action. What do I see above here? Cool, right here. If we want to get all the way up here, I don't know if we will. But yeah, those are my 2 drawn liquidities. We will see if I end up getting anything. All right, we took out the first one. We still have the second one right here. I will see if I get something. Okay, we are displacing, retrace. All right, we're getting pretty close now, so I got to be careful. Oh, hold on. Triple equal highs. Now that's something to look at. Okay. All right, if we get a rejection here, I might be open to taking this. Okay, I'm in that. I'm in this. I don't like this as much, only because the RR, right? Again, like if I hold to that 1-to-1, and like, again, this is very risky, very, 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 very extremely risky, because, you know, we are displacing heavy, right? We get some retracement and then some displacement, right? This looks cool and all. Again, for that 1-to-1, it's just, you know, from here to here, it's like 15 points away from the actual draw, right? Looking at it again. So I think what I'm going to do, this is probably going to get hit, right, off of this. So whatever happens after this, I'm going to just go break even. So whatever happens, happens. So I'm going to just take my order, place it, boom, boom, boom. 1 con, I guess. I think I went with 2, but it didn't fill me. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, break even. All right, looks like I ended up working out. So yeah, this was just more of like a scalp trade. Damn, I only made 500 bucks off of that. I wanted to go with 2 cons. All right, I guess it didn't let me. But anyway, yeah, pretty just simple trade. You know, just like a simple. Didn't tap into this 5, right? But I just saw this displacement right here, triple equal highs. And then, you know, obviously we see prices just going in one direction. Really couldn't get in anywhere over here at market open. But yeah, we saw this little retrace, just a little scalp, right? Very, very, very deep into the premium, so a lot more risky, right? Price could have easily went down and taken this wick out and tap into this 5, but it was worth the risk in my opinion. We were we were pretty close to the draw. I mean, more because we had these triple equal highs right here, right? Because it's like you see this displacement right here. You see triple equal highs. You're not going to really expect the next candle to just go lower and then take out this low right here, right? I think the most risky thing that I did in this trade was, not go break even instantly, because like, after we take this out, we could have went lower, taken out this low, and then pop back up. So I guess that was just one little thing, but yeah, I mean, this displacement really sold it, so that's why I got in. But anyways, go on to the next day, see what we end up getting for today. Oh, maybe we have something nice. What do we have news-wise? Okay, whatever this is. I mean, we have a nice wick, but I guess it's just red folder news. So let's see what we end up getting. Data low already got taken out, but I like this wick, so we'll see what we get with price. Candles, 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 candles. Damn, bro, this is absolutely hideous, bro. Let me actually just check the higher time frame just for right now, see where we're at. We're in this 4 hour right here. Cool. No problemo. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't see much. Wait, let me actually check ES as well just to confirm. Okay. ES is also in the same spot. Not seeing much. Wait. I'm gonna check for SMTs. That's really just about it at this point. SMTs, SMTs, SMTs. That's it. And then I want to take a trade up here. So if we get something, I'll take it. Okay, going lower. If you get okay, hold on. Let me see what we're working with here. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad actually. I'll take this right here. So we went very, very deep into discount right here, and then we get a very, very nice displacement up. I'm gonna put my stops here, be a little bit more conservative. So this is probably gonna be, yeah, this is still a 1 to 1.6, so it's not anything crazy. But basically, the basis behind this trade is that, okay, so look, we're in this 4 hour gap right here, right? So this is one of those more discretionary trades, right? So I think back in 2024, I don't really know if I would take a trade like this. I don't think I would, at least. I'd probably wait for more confirmation. But basically, the basis of this trade is that we are in this 4 hour gap right now, right? There isn't really anything lower at all. So I drop down to the 1 minute, right? 5 minute, 15 minute, whatever you want to see. You see a nice V-shaped recovery, right? You see price starting to stall right off of open, displace lower, and then boom, you get an instant V-shaped recovery. And then now I'm looking at these data highs right here. So data highs is a strong draw on liquidity, and that's really just the only reason why I would take a trade so deep into discount like this. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna play this out. A little bit more on the risky side, I would definitely say. If I can actually place the trade, that would be great. But the confluences are there, so I am completely fine with taking this trade. A little heavier risk. So I guess that's why the last trade didn't let me risk 1%, because I put on a restricted position size. But yeah, let's play this trade out, see what ends up happening. Basically, I want to see displacement, right? That's the entire basis of this trade. I want to see displacement higher. There we go. Right, so now we're seeing displacement. I'm gonna move my stop break even. Perfect. All right. At this point, I think I'm gonna probably trail, because it is more of a, we are deep in a profit. So I'm gonna secure $800 right here. Shouldn't go below this area. All right, boom, perfect, beautiful trade, right? So this is more discretionary, more just with like market experience, right? You're seeing price accumulate, and then we manipulate, and then now I'm looking for the distribution back higher, right? Pretty plain and simple, I guess, in my eyes at least. But yeah, this looks like something I would take right now. So very, very solid trade. Very, very, very solid trade. Now let's go next day, see what we end up getting. What are we? 3-0? Holy shit, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Things are starting to pick up a little bit, actually. We took a trade yesterday, so on Thursday. It's Friday right now. I think we took a trade on Tuesday. So let's see if we get a trade on Friday. That would be sick. Okay, 4-hour time frame. Here's what I'm looking at, right? Actually, 1 hour, because it looks a little bit more clear. What do I see right here? New week opening gap right here, okay? Looking at this low that tapped into the new week opening gap. So that's my already just an overall target. Why is that my overall target even if we're at all-time highs? Well, we took out all-time highs, and then now we're seeing some sort of rejection. So we also inverted this hourly gap. I don't care that we're in this hourly gap right now. I'm seeing an NWOG. I'm seeing that it's a Friday, and I want to see this reversal, and I want to see this get filled. So I am pretty bearish, even though the higher time frame looks kind of bullish, right? I want to see this get filled. That is just my main priority. This is a very strong draw on liquidity. So I want to see some displacement right off a market open. I want to see price go straight to this new week opening gap low. So let's see what happens. Okay, looks like we're going higher. Not what I want to see, but I don't want to take longs at all. That's the thing. I am not open to taking longs. I don't care if this rips, but all right. Whatever happens, happens, bro. But I want to see a reversal. We also have a SMT, by the way. NQ, please go down. Please. We have a SMT, right? SMT, please. Higher time frame SMT. We want to go down, buddy. So go down. Okay, there we go. I like this a lot. Wow, I love this actually. Okay. So this is going to be more of a discretional trade once again. So if we look at ES right here, right, we have a higher time frame SMT, right? Higher time frame SMT, as you can clearly see. Boom, boom, boom. And also the fact that NQ is at all-time highs and ES isn't. So I'm looking at this right here, and I'm like, okay, I want to see price go lower, right? I see price start to pump again, and then obviously I get a little bit worried because what is price doing? But now I see that price is starting to reject. What do I see lower? New week opening gap right here. So just based off of this and just based off of this structure right here, honestly, I could have just entered off of this candle, but I see this initial displacement, and then I see, you know, we go back higher, tap, you know, put in a failure swing, right, on the 1 minute time frame. Failure swing, we don't go and take out these highs. Boom, displacement lower. It's not like we're reacting off of any gaps or anything like that, but I like this trade. A little bit of a later entry in relativity to this. It's an early entry, but relative to this leg right here, it's later. Could have entered right here for sure. But yeah, I like this trade. I'm gonna put my stop at these highs right here. 58-point stop, kind of big, but this is like a nice, so this is gonna be the biggest trade. This is gonna be the biggest trade so far, and it's really just due to the reasons that I was talking about. So yeah, new week opening gap, very, very strong draw on liquidity, higher time frame SMT. So I want to see this play out. I want to see this play out. Risk percent, 1%. Hello? No, I don't want to risk that much because it is a little bit more riskier, right? So this is good. Sell stop here. All right, 1.1K to make 2.6. That's great. All right, I'm going to go break even at this low right here. That's for sure. I'm not going to do like a discretionary break even or anything like that because I want to see price just shoot. There we go. Break even, perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to trail very aggressively here. Okay. Boom. Let's go. W, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. We sniped that shit. Beautiful, bro. This is some shit that I would definitely not take in 2024. That's for sure. But hey, I think there was another entry actually. So like the old me, right? The old me would wait for this right here. Okay, I know we didn't tap into this 5 minute. But basically what we end up seeing, I think there might be an SMT actually. Maybe ES taps into it. All right, so my mic ended up dying. So the audio cut out and I noticed that in time. So we ended up just taking one more trade after that. After Friday's trade, we took a trade on Monday, and then really just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday have been absolutely nothing. So you guys really weren't really missing out on much, but I guess you guys missed out on Monday's trade. That was also a win, but yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we're on Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, didn't really see anything. So anyways, we're going to continue on with the rest of the session. So Thursday, we're almost done anyway. Finally, thank God. So Thursday, what do we see? Nothing. Like usual, nothing. But yeah, market didn't even open. I'm just going to play out price action at this point because I don't know what's going on. So we'll see where price action takes us. We're going lower. Gonna drop down to the lower time frame. Hourly, we're in this hourly right here. 15, yeah, there's this low right here. It's just gonna get taken, and I'm not gonna get an entry. Yeah, so nothing really else. We have news at 10. Okay, it's just some yellow folder, not that crazy. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much here. Yep, poor price action, very poor price action. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing. I don't see any draws. I'm gonna just probably end it, call it here for this day, and go to the next day. Yeah, I'm done. No clear draws for me. All right, Friday. Where are we at? So let's go to ES. All right, where are we at right now? Daily. In this daily gap, rejecting off of it. ES is probably doing the same thing. No, it's not, but we have this low right here. ES looks like it wants to take out this low, so I have to be careful of that. But NQ is rejecting off this gap right here. Oh, wait, hold on. What do I see right here? A wickless daily candle. Okay, I'm now just automatically bullish. Great. So, I don't care about anything else. I just want to see this get tagged and flip bullish because this daily candle has no wick. So, and we're in this daily gap right here. So, I don't want to see that happen. I want to see this, this 4 hour get ran through, and then this ending up putting a wick. So, yeah, let's see what price ends up doing. Would want to see. Yep, there we go. I want to see price continue higher. Then we have news at 10 as well, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, just some random news. Not that deep. Yeah, this is a very strong draw on liquidity, so if I see somewhat that looks good, everything is lining up right here, I will take that trade. I will take a trade, whatever I see line up. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. I don't see anything. Okay. Let me check ES really quick. All right, nothing yet. All right, yeah, I'm in this automatically, bro. I'm in this automatically. This is all I need, bro. Draw up 140 points. Yeah, I'm going to wait. All right, we're still in this 5-minute gap, but I'm just gonna wait for another candle just for that confirmation. If the next one is a displacement candle like this, I'm entering, bro. Draw is too clear. Yep, all right, I'm in. That is my confirmation. Perfect. I'm gonna put my stop at the bodies. Yeah, this is a trade where you size heavy on. 100%, bro. And I'm playing with good buffer as well. I'm gonna see if I can finesse this and do like 2 contracts. Fuck it, bro. This is too good of a trade. Way too good of a trade. Yeah. Everything lines up. 4 hour, even though we're in this 4 hour right here, I don't care because we have this wickless daily, right? I just want to see this completely reverse. We're already rejecting heavy off of this gap. Again, this is more of a discretionary trade, right? A lot of you guys, or I guess the old me even, would see this and be like, oh no, we're in this 4 hour gap, I'm not going to long. But again, draw is always important, right? So I see all of this line up, so I'm going to take this trade for a nice 1 to 1.8 RR. So I'm just expecting price to just shoot up now, really. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we sized pretty heavy on that. I think it was like 2.4. Yeah, risk 2.4 on that. Beautiful trade. Still keeping the win streak. I know you guys can't see the P&L right now because it's like lower, but I'm up 13.6. So great trade. The daily ended up flipping bullish, as you can see. Finally put in that top wick. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and that's what happened. So yeah, great trade right there. Very rare to see this in December, but very, very nice trade. All right, Monday. Let's see what we get. Damn, bro, we're getting a lot of trades now, so that is wonderful. That is very wonderful. Drawn liquidity. What am I seeing right here? Looking at ES right here. All right, ES already tapped into this, but we'll see if NQ wants to follow. Not looking at much. We're in this 15-minute right here. I just want to confirm with ES where we are. Okay. We're still heavy bearish. We filled it in this NWOG, so that could be a potential of price reversing. And, you know, again, we have SMT with this 4 hours, so potentially price could go back up higher. So I'm not going to take anything if it's not clear, but we still have this strong liquidity here. I don't see anything higher, so I'm not looking to take anything higher. We have news at 10 as well. All right, we're going lower. All right, well, ES is going lower, right? We swept out this. Looks like NQ wants to follow. If I fade this, like, price isn't really that clear right now, right? So I'm understanding price isn't clear that right now, but we put in this failure swing right here. That's what I'm looking at. If there's an SMT, then potentially, but oh, there's SMT. Nice. Okay, wait, I actually like this then. This is actually great. So there's SMT at the swing high. Great, 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 great. Even though price action isn't really that clear, we put an SMT at a key point. So inside of this 15-minute gap, SMT, I didn't even notice that. Great. ES finally came in handy and did its job once and for all. So SMT, bearish overall, displacement, cool. I'm gonna get in. I'm a little bit more confident in this. Put in a failure swing here as well. I think I just might have to be a little bit more risky with my stop. I'll put my stop right here. That's fine. 57-point stop. Place order. Boom. 4 hour. Targeting that unfilled 4 hour. I'm gonna go 1% risk here because it is a little bit risky since we are ranging and my stop isn't really at the ideal place. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go break even here. I'm not risking it. Okay, great, perfect, bang. Oh my God, we're cooking, bro. We're actually cooking, bro. SMT key level, targeting 4 hour gap, perfect, beautiful, nice, great trade. Displacement, failure swing. All of the check boxes marked. So yeah, pretty simple trade. Beautiful, 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 clean price action. I mean, not on the lower time frame, but mid time frame, everything lined up. So great trade there. Let's see. All right, Christmas Eve, I'm probably gonna skip and skip this as well. Yeah, all right. So skip Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. Damn, this is absolutely brutal. This was all, I think, yeah, whatever. I don't know. What was oh, the 25th isn't even listed, is it? No, it is. Okay, so this was Christmas Day. Obviously, you're not trading that. What do we see here though? The day after Christmas, we have data low. So I'm gonna mark this out. What is it? Okay. If we go lower, I'll look to take a trade. If not, oh, okay. Well, we just ended up running this. So I guess we didn't get anything at the end of the day. Maybe I missed a setup potentially. Okay, we rejected off this hourly. Whatever. It's not that deep. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the next day. I'm done. I think I already took a good amount of setups. If we get something, we get something. Last day, so whatever. Or no, I don't think there's actually a few more days. I'm gonna just play through price action, honestly, at this point. I'm not really even really trading for real like that no more. Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the 5-minute, bro. If I see something nice, I'll just go through it, but whatever. Maybe there was something here that I missed, but there's no drawn liquidities, bro, so I'm not even really looking at anything. There's this right here. That's the only thing that I see. ES, did it take it out? Nope. So potentially we could get something. We're low-key edging though. Price is starting to slow down. We're rejecting off of this wick. Now all of this becomes low probability after we've heavily displaced from 930 onwards. So not interested in that. Yep, we don't end up doing anything. Oh, we go lower. But yeah, I don't want to indulge in this chop, so I'm good off that. I'm good off that. I'm good off that. All right, 2 days left in the year. Let's end it off with the banger. I'm not seeing any drawn liquidities, so that's it, potentially. I am not seeing much once again. News, blah, blah, blah. Whatever news this is. Nope. Just yellow. Yellow folder news. Okay, great. Not seeing much, guys. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We did get a lot of trades. I think we might have gotten 10 trades and won all of them, which is insane. It's either 9 or 10 trades. That's what I know. So, yeah, I'm skipping. I just want to see my analytics. So, I'm going to speed run this. And unless there is another trade I could take. But right now, we're just in chop. We are in a higher time frame chop. So, yeah, I don't want to see that. I'm going to mark out this. Check yes, nothing. All right. Bro, I swear if I end this day off on a loss, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. Do we try this, bro? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We're in this hourly right now. Looks like we're rejecting and stuff. I honestly don't know if this is gonna. Fuck it, bro. We'll see. We will see. It is kind of a sharp rejection, so it is a 1-to-1 as well. Yeah, whatever. We'll try it. If I end up on a loss, I end up on a loss. So whatever. Put my stop at the bodies. Whatever. I mean, just looking at this overall trade, bro, we're just rejecting off. Like, yeah, we're rejecting off of this wick, right? We rejected off of this wick here, and then, as you see, right, we could have taken this out, but we rejected here, and then now we're just stacking up highs. So I'm looking at all of this, and I'm just saying built up liquidity, perfectly built up liquidity. So we're probably going to reject off of this wick. So I'm actually not even going to take this trade just by looking at that, but I'll play out price action. All right, there you go. Stop hit. Oh, shit. Damn. So we ended up actually taking it out. But gladly I didn't take this trade, or thankfully I didn't take this trade. Otherwise, I would have gone stopped out. But the draw ended up getting hit either way. So, damn. I guess this was a good draw. But yeah, hey, I didn't take a loss. That is what it is. All right, I think that's just the end of the year now. So go to the next day. Nothing. Great. Let's go and check the analytics out. Where are we at? Analytics. All right. Oh my god. 8 trades. Beautiful. 1.4 RR average. 15K on the month. Holy crap. 100% win rate. Beautiful. There you go, boys. That's it. Wow. So yeah, definitely saw some improvement from last year trading live till now. Took 8 really solid trades, no break evens, as you see. Just an 8 trade win streak. So the entire month of December 2024 was green. So at least that was for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something. If you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know. Maybe I'll do it in other months. Just drop a month that you guys are struggling on in your back testing, or what month you want to see. I'll see if I'll go ahead and, record another back testing video. But again, like I said earlier, right, you guys can watch all of these videos, but again, if you're not implementing it yourself and if you're not back testing yourself, then it doesn't really matter. You're not really going to learn anything. So take these videos, learn from it, and most importantly, apply it, right? Learn from it and apply it. That is the thing that you need to do, right? That is the most important thing you need to do. Actually apply what you see. So that being said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.